These are the 10 strangest New Year's traditions from around the world. When it comes to New Year celebration, people have some of the strangest New Year's traditions. Some people burn scarecrows, and still others fist fight for good luck. These are the 10 strangest New Year's traditions from around the world. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and click the bell icon for more videos like this. Number 10. Scarecrow burning, Ecuador. In Ecuador, New Year's is one of the biggest celebrations of the year. Big part of the festivities for New Year's Eve are Los Años Viejos, which means the old years. People make large scarecrow-like dolls, often of the people they dislike or of notable people from the past year. And then at midnight everyone lights them on fire. The symbolic meaning, of course, is the forgetting of the bad of the past year and the hope that the coming year will be better. Some dolls are made to look like famous people, usually presidents or other political figures. Number 9. The Philippines' rich, round circles. Circles make the world go round. It has been long noted that every culture and society has found something to be inherently sacred about circles. But the sacrality of circles in the Philippines is poignant during the start of the new year. From wearing polka dot designs to stocking up on a cornucopia of round fruits, eating grapes like their former Spanish colonizers, and tossing coins around the pan as they march around the house. Filipinos keep everything round for the New Year's, and why shouldn't they? Especially when it's believed to bring good fortune and prosperity to your household. Number 8. Plate smashing and chair jumping, Denmark. If you ever dropped and broke a dish as a child, your mom probably threw a fit, but if you broke that same dish in Denmark, you would be able to get away with it for at least one day out of the year. Throughout the year, Danes save their old dishes only to throw them by the dozen at the doorsteps of family and friends on New Year's. In theory, the bigger the pile of broken dishes you find on your doorsteps, the bigger pile of friends you have. But then I'm sure it may be hard to tell whether or not a foe or two tossed in a teacup into your bundle of friends. It's also a tradition to jump off a chair at the stroke of midnight, symbolizing the leap into the new year. Number 7. Colored underwear, South America. Yellow underwear is flying off the shelves these days in the Chilean capital Santiago, where tradition holds that it brings prosperity and love if you wear it on New Year's Eve. The yellow underwear is for love, luck, money, and so that this year will go well for everyone. But there's a catch: the underwear has to be given as a gift to bring luck. Chile is not the only country that adheres to the tradition. It also exists in Mexico, with slight variations. Number 6. 108 rings, Japan. A Buddhist ceremony performed as the bridge between one year and the next. Joyo no Kane is the ringing of a temple's bells 108 times. At many temples, the bell is rung 107 times leading up to the very end of the year, and once just as the new year begins. At others, the ringing begins as early as 1040 p.m. and extends until well past midnight. Theories as to why the bell is rung 108 times vary, but the prevailing one is that 108 is the number of human passions or worldly desires Bonu, or recognized by Japanese Buddhism. These include, but are clearly not limited to, anger, greed, hate, and jealousy. Ringing the bell 108 times purifies participants and listeners to face the coming year with a clean slate. Number 5. Talkative Festival, Peru. Do you sometimes daydream about confronting your worst enemy and finally having it out? Well, you'll be happy to know that Peru's got it all figured out. Between the months of December and January, 2 unique festivals are held in the Cusco region to solve just these kinds of disputes. In a confusing mush of peace and war, both the Talkative and Kiarai festivals bring rivals together to squash their beef once and for all. Talkative is held to resolve conflicts among the community. Instead of suppressing the tension from a grievance built up throughout the year, this festival aims to resolve the conflicts by confronting the person head-on, so those negative feelings can finally be let go. Since Christmas is often considered a time of peace, the date of this festival is no coincidence. Once the fights are over, a greater peace is restored, helping the community to move into the new year free from any hostility they might have felt towards their neighbor. Number 4. Eating 12 grapes. Everyone in Spain knows that eating 12 grapes as the clock chimes of the new year brings good luck. To benefit from a year of good luck, you have to do things the right way. First, go somewhere where you can hear a clock chime down the last 12 seconds of the year. Traditionally, people listen to the Puerto del Sol clock in Madrid, but many people use their local church clock instead. As soon as the clock starts to chime, you have to eat 1 grape per chime and swallow the lot before the new year starts. Succeed, and you get 12 months of good luck. If eating 12 grapes in 12 seconds sounds a bit daunting, look out for little tins of seedless and skinless grapes in supermarkets. They are small and soft and much easier to eat quickly than fresh grapes. Many Spanish people eat their grapes at home with their family and use a television broadcast to listen to the chimes. Others head to public squares and eat their grapes to the sound of the local clock. Number 3. Scotland first footings and balls of fire. Nobody does New Year's like the Scots. So much so that they even have a special name for their New Year's Eve called Hogmanay, which loosely translates to Great Love Day. As it is, the first song that everyone sings after toasting is the old Scottish classic for Auld Lang Syne. But in the midst of bonfires and locals parading around town swinging poles with fireballs to purify the incoming year, there is one Scottish New Year's tradition that sticks out even more. Every year, Scots religiously follow the tradition of the first footing to bring in good luck for the new year. The first visitor to step their foot in your door on New Year's should be tall, dark and bearing coal, shortbread, salt, black bun and whiskey. This is apparently a throwback to the Viking days, when locals would evade their rude blonde-haired visitors. Number 2. Belarus, the rooster has spoken. You will be the next to marry. It seems that all too many single folks spend the first few moments of the new year pondering their past and future relationships. But at least the single ladies of Belarus know how to make things a little fun, if not outright strange. In one popular game for singles in Belarus, a pile of corn is sat in front of each single woman. Then, a rooster is sat in the middle to pick which pile he'll peck at first. Whoever is the lucky lady to get her corn eaten by the rooster can expect to be the first to marry. Another game is for a married woman to hide items around her house for her single friends to search for in a manhunt. Whoever finds bread will likely marry a rich man. Whoever finds a ring will marry a handsome man. Number 1. Traditions and customs are a very crucial part of the everyday lives to Greeks. Greeks believe that goblins/bad spirits, or scarecrows as they call them, appear during the 12-day celebrations of Christmas until the day they observe Epiphany, which generally falls on January 6th. They are believed to enter the house through chimneys. Hence, the Greeks burn the Yule log, which is nothing but a huge log set that is burned all through the 12-day period of Christmas. On the Epiphany, the sprinkle of the blessed waters by the local priest closes the doors for the visit of the scarecrow until next year. Epiphany is celebrated with equal warmth as Christmas, where young men swim through the cold waters of grace to retrieve the cross that the priest had threw into the water. Whoever retrieves it is believed to enjoy good luck for the rest of the year. Where are you going to celebrate this New Year's Eve? Let us know on the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and click the bell icon for more videos like this.